Hey, welcome, Viking Nation. September 16th, Monday, 2019. The Packers were so lucky yesterday. They were so lucky. We gave them an early holiday gift by letting them win that game. We had them. We had them. Sure, the first quarter they come out flying and we were still putting on our uniforms. I don't know what happened, but from the second quarter to the end of the game, it was us. We were making plays, and if it wasn't that bad play calling decision down on the 8-yard line and Kirk's terrible decision, we would have won that game. So when they come to our house in December, it's going to be a different story. Get your tickets, get ready. It could be for the NFC North title as well, so I'm pumped. Now, I went to the Vikings.com website where they have questions that, and I'm going to sneeze, I think, where, excuse me, fans can submit questions, and they had two questions that I want to pull up. Let's see if they show up here. Question number one, and it's what I talked about yesterday, or today actually. The running game was working all game. We run down to the 8-yard line, and then we throw. Why not try to run first? Right? Why not try to run first? Yeah, if we don't get it first or second down, then we throw because you have to. But when you're down on the 8-yard line and you're going to throw the ball, it gets very tight down there. A lot of people in the end zone, it's crazy. And I know Kirk made a horrible decision. But I think it all started with the play call. I'm running that ball. I don't know if you remember, but the Seattle Seahawks could have won the Super Bowl if they didn't, try to throw a slant from the 1-yard line. I mean, give me a break. Second question is, and I talked about this yesterday in my podcast, like Kirk is he just seems slow when he's dropping back to pass. And it says here that most of the grades take, 2 to 3 seconds to get the ball out. He's taking 5 seconds. That seems too long. So if he can clean that up and get us believing in him again, he might stay another year, but it's not looking too good if he continues to play the way he's playing. Now, I want to bring up a couple of plays from yesterday's game. Thielen and Curse. And the first one, Thielen, here it is here. See how they're both fighting for position? They both have one arm on each other. Watch the slow motion. So Thielen has his left, the other guy has his right. They're both going for the ball. Why is Thielen getting called for this penalty? It seems they both do the same thing. So I'm a little perturbed about that. And the second thing that I'm perturbed about is Thielen and how he's getting out of control with his yelling at people. Watch this. Watch that again. See how he's chewing out the ref? That's going to come back to bite us later in the year when, we're playing for the title or something and he flips out and, because the NFL, they watch stuff like that and, they'll say, watch Thielen. Don't let him, get out of control. And he's got to stay humble. That's what got him to where he is right now. So yelling at the ref isn't going to help our situation if they throw a 15-yard flag because he's swearing or whatever he's saying. So Thielen, if I'm his coach, I'm getting in his face and I'm saying, look, relax a little bit, play football. None of this in the referee's face and all that. So I hope you guys understand. Now, I'm going to show a couple plays from Curse because we're not talking about Curse enough. He is really balling out. I liked what he's doing. I like the fact that he's on the field instead of McKenzie and that Eric Wilson is on the field versus, I forget the other linebacker's name. I usually do that at a podcast. All of a sudden I can't remember anything. But here's a play from Curse that I really like. Watch this. And this really saved us from a big play from the Packers. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, it helps that he's like 6'5", but he made a great play. Just made a great play. I think they're going to show it in slow motion. Watch this. Great position. Sticks his hand through there. And then there's an unhappy Packer fan, so that's even better. This next play I like even better. Watch this. That stops a first down. Watch that again. He comes from like nowhere. Look at him. He's where he, boom, makes that hit. I mean, that is football right there. So the fact that Kearse is getting on the field and he's making plays makes me happy. He's really producing, and let's keep him on the field and find ways to get him to continue to make the plays that he's making. So, and I did stop in Minneapolis on my way back from Boston, and I picked up my beads. I got beads for this year, and I am still extremely optimistic, and I hope you are too. For the first quarter we didn't play, but we came to play after that. So you can't ask for more. So let's go. Let's go.